think we're good. Yeah, perfect. Good evening YouTube, Philly Joe here with another video about my growing Nintendo 64 collection. It has been a while, it's been 3 months since my last confession, and I've picked up 9 games since then. Absolutely nothing in May, but March and April I did pick up some games, so I'll show them to you now. That does take my tally up to, I believe, 66 out of 242 games, which is just about 26% of a full Nintendo 64 complete collection, cartridge only of course. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Well, someone messaged me over the weekend and says you haven't done a video in so long. I mean, I'm so sorry. I'm literally just so lazy. Like, I've just got this table, this what do they call it? Peninsula in my kitchen diner, which is usually just full of everything and it's never clear. But we managed to clear it the other day and we've kept it clear, and we have our dinner on here, breakfast, lunch, dinner, all sorts on here now, so it's nice and clear. So I can set up my tripod we got here, and I've got my laptop here as well for the to log on to Retro Collect and see where we're at with the collection. So yes, let's crack on. I'm not going to do this in any particular order. I might do it in least well known, well, least in value at first. I'll just start off with a couple of sports games. International Superstar Soccer 2000. I don't think I've played this version. When I've picked up these titles, I've still not yet played them. I did play quite a lot of the ones that I had already collected of the previous video in the 57 out there. And what I think I'm going to do is bring my Nintendo 64 down here, so I'll have it set up on the telly to play. So definitely give that, well, I'll give all of them a go. A friend of mine and I were talking about the Nintendo 64 games, you know, overall, and they're not that good. There's a few absolute masterpieces, including one of the greatest games of all time, Legends of Zelda: Ocarina of Time, and a couple of other big hits like great games, Super Mario Kart, GoldenEye, Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Super Mario 64, and such games like that. But yeah, a lot of them aren't very good at all. From the ones that I've played, for the smaller, less known titles that I've picked up, not great. But you know, I'll make my own decision when I come to play them all. So I'll crack on. Oh yeah, just one of the things to show. I did say in the previous video that I made with the top labels for the cartridges. I've stuck quite a few on now. So there's there's a top label for ISS 2000. Next one I got I think it's pronounced Nagano Winter Olympics 98. I don't think it's Nagano. Got my little top label there. I've only got a top label on a couple of these. PGA European Tour Golf. Again, not tried it. Just getting them in the collection. I think these are only a couple of quid each from either CEX or Cash Generator in town. And there was a slightly rarer one. I think this is just over a tenner, this one. That's Battle Tanks Global Assault. It looks good. I watched a YouTube video on it, and yeah, it looks pretty good. I'll give that a blast as soon as the N64's down here. So those were the pickups in March, just after I made the first video. Now, during April, I kept an eye on in CEX and whatnot. I managed to pick up a couple of PlayStation 1s and trade them in at CEX, boxed for £26 each. So I managed to get, two boxed PS1s and 2 unboxed PS1s and a couple of other games, which totaled, I think it's like £78 in CEX trade credit. So I looked on their website and I thought, I was asking a lot of people as to whether to just go for the lesser value ones first, between 1 and 10 quid, and get them out of the way for the collection. But someone said it doesn't matter which way you do it, you're going to collect them all anyway, and it could be that the higher value games just keep going up and up and up in value anyway. Oh yeah, just one other thing. That's Rosie the cat down there. She's fast asleep. I'm trying not to wake her because she's a pain in the bum. And so I've picked up a couple of decent heavy hitters. Nothing, not 3-figure sums or anything yet, but a couple that I'm glad to have in the collection. But before that, I'll show you a couple of others that I picked up. South Park the game. I do remember playing this back in the day. It was good fun. I'll probably like playing that again when the time's right. Which way to do this? Okay, and in my previous video I did say that I did have Perfect Dark, but it was in the garage and it was boxed, so I've just left the box in the garage and I brought the cartridge down just to add to the collection, put my top label on and whatnot. So got that, and these 3 games here, 2 of them were part of the CEX credit note that I just talked about. So I had, I believe it was 70 something pounds in credit. I picked up this game for 22 pounds, I believe it was, and I can't believe how much it's actually worth. Looking between a 30 to 35 pound game, so got it for a not bad price. I'm really glad to have it in the collection. It's Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Now, I've not played the actual Nintendo 64 version. I'm excited to play it because both Tony Hawk's 1 and 2 were released for the N64, and unlike PlayStation 1 and Dreamcast that had the Tony Hawk's games on as well, it's not on CD, so it's not CD sound quality. Now, the soundtrack for Tony Hawk's is legendary when it comes to everything hip hop, rap, rock, metal, ska, all that, ska punk. And I remember I did play the first one on Nintendo 64 and it sounded quite different because it's not a full song being played, it's like a snippet, because the cartridge can't hold that amount of memory and the game at the same time to have full tracks on the game. But Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, I'm looking forward to seeing how they did with that. I've heard it's a decent version, so yeah, I'm really happy to have that in the collection because it is one of my favourite video games of all time as well. I'm a massive Tony Hawk's Pro Skater fan. So yes, extremely happy with that one. Now the last 2 I've got, I will, which one to say first? Okay, let me just have a little drinky drink. It's a Monday, so it's a school night, so I'm not on the Coors Light. I wouldn't be getting drunk anyway because it's Coors Light. Anyway, so second last game to show you. I managed to get this complete in box, just under £40, and I'm extremely happy to have this in the collection, and I cannot wait to try this game. It's The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. I never did play this back in the day, and I'm really excited to see what it's like. Fully gold cartridge, as all you collectors know, and I got it boxed with instructions in really good nick. I think it's about £38 or something. So that the value of this can only go up because it's such a, what I've heard, it's such a good title, and very happy to have that, and I cannot wait to play it. So the biggest hitter of all was when I looked on CEX's website to see what, because there's, I believe, 2 CEXs in Coventry where I live. There's one in the town centre, and there's also one in a place called Cannon Park, which is a shopping centre in Canley, which is a West Coventry, yeah, West Coventry. And they had this in stock, and I thought, right, I'm just gonna have to go and get it instead of getting loads of smaller titles. I'm gonna get this now, and I cannot wait to try this as well. To tell you what, I'm just going to grab my Nintendo 64 after this video, bring it down, and I'm going to try these games this coming week. I didn't really know how expensive this game is until I went on eBay and I looked at the sold listings, and I'm very happy to have it. As I say, part of my credit note, a big chunk of this credit note went towards this game, and it's Resident Evil 2 on the Nintendo 64. Excellent game on the PlayStation 1. Absolutely loved playing this back in the day. They've just remade it for PS4. I think it's on Xbox One as well. I've not played the remake yet, but I absolutely adore the original. First 3 or 4 games even. And I can feel it's quite a heavy cartridge now. I've been told that is because it holds so much memory. I think it's the cartridge that holds the most memory for a Nintendo 64 game, or something like that. I might be wrong, please don't quote me on that. But yeah, it's in good nick. Label's great. And yeah, just need to pop my top label on and whatnot. And that's it. So I'm glad I've got these heavier hitters. I know it's not like a triple figure game like StarCraft or something crazy like that. But yes, I now know that I could just pick these games up with credit notes from either CEX or Cash Generator or Cash Converters, markets, stalls, car boots and whatnot. Just get them as they come along at the best price I can. So thank you so much for watching the video. I'm hopefully going to have another video up very soon. I'll stop being so lazy. I'm just ultra lazy at the minute, and I'm really sorry. Yes, I won't tell you what the next video will be, but it'll be another top 10, like I did my top 10 video games and video games consoles of all time. It will be an all-time my favourite list. So hopefully have that in the next few days. Please don't quote me on that. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.